Sorry, I just tickled myself. I'm like, oh. Mr. Wave. You literally legs, arms, and a head. What the fuck? Oh my god! Firing blanks.
Mine. I score that.
Please you can. Ha! Caught you all off guard. No intro. Ghost Trainer, Wayne Dawson, Flaunty Penguin, Chris Yule, Glasgow Ghost Hunters, Flyify, John Boy, Trekkie, Dawn Emery, Chris Williams, Alpha, Amy and Ozzy, Angie Metzner. First in. Well done. Paranormal Monkey Podcast, good evening. Denise Flood, hello. Susan Hornby, hello. Silver Beetle, hello. Kaylee, Raven Jones, hello. Boogie Juanita, KCJ, The Ghost Quad, Wayne Dawson, Carrie Ann. JNL, Dan Lago, Deborah Walker, Giuseppe Stromboli, Wisdom, at CCALF, I don't know what the hell that means. Girly Twirly, Ray J. Welch, L. Skipper, Jennifer Taylor, Casey, Jace McKeith, Little Miss Mayhem, Sean Nicholson, Wayne Dawson, Deborah McPherson, Susan DeWitt, Dan Dalfried as well. Happy Sunday, everybody. HM Paranormal Detective, hello. Jan Stadil, hello. Scared Little Raven, boo. Didn't scare me. Pam Spencer, Deborah McPherson, Chris Yule. I've read your name, Chris. Don't be greedy. Mistress Kaylee, just watched an amusing video. What did you watch, Auntie Kaylee? I'll give you 5 minutes. Been on the Red Bull, Beardo? Nah, just, I am absolutely knackered. I got home at 4:10 this morning. It was 18 degrees. At 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. I'll do the names in a bit, Jolene. I just wanted to catch the first sort of 50 people off. It was fun. Yeah, 18 degrees at 4:10 when I got home. I was investigating overnight. Well, mostly overnight. And it was about 23, 24 degrees up until just after midnight in this building. I was sweating my tits off. My t-shirt was wet. My shorts were wet. I got home. It was wet. Went to bed, put the fan on, opened the windows. But that was 4, 4:45, and fucking caught up at 9:20, wide awake. Knackered. The mighty bald one sent us. He's got a good head for bald, right? Dandalf. Joe, it's a thing, right? The people that go naturally bald, most of the time, have got the head for bald. People like me that are not going bald, if you shave your head, you either look like a jacket potato or a racist. Bugger, you went early. Only just. And I only did it to surprise the first few people in. Lula Moon, hello. Popping in for a quick howdy before I go. No worries, Dandalf, you do you. Go get your hair done. Chris Williams, hello. Why is your name changed? I didn't do it. What do you mean you're going for a buffet, Megan? Jesus Christ. There's a lot of shit behind me. Enjoy the red background. You look like you're in an Amsterdam window. Ah, I forgot to change it. I only put this on because tomorrow's video is an angry video. So I turned the studio red to convey my anger. And, I forgot to put it back for you guys. I used to be scared of bald men. Mrs. Geek was working nights, I'm afraid. It's a shame. She'd love to do more investigations. Right, is that one for that? Right. Change a bit of the colour in you. There we go. Your toy room looks like it's on fire. There we go. Everyone happy. Happy streamer. Put on your angry lights. Yeah. I thought it was 116 mins. It was 116 people. There you go. Can't wait for the Angry Beardo video. Moxley has pissed me off. The lying prick. Turning up in people's comment sections. Fucking Beardo's a liar. What? What? We knew you threw that acorn, knobhead. Pepper Strong, thank you for the $10. The red looks good. Hello. Thank you, Pepper. Yeah, my plan is when I do angry videos, I'll put the red lights on, and everything else I'll just do whatever. I've just seen Bristol Paranormal's new video. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it, Jan. They absolutely destroyed me, but in the best way possible, because they turned me into a Backstreet Boys fan. I think at one point they clipped things I'd said and put it in an order to make it look like I wear my wife's pants. It's Beardo fault the names change. It doesn't. Jolene, 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 Jolene. That bloody Moxley again. He's defending some shit from a year and a half ago, but calling me a liar. But he's actually lied in the comment section, not realising that when people lie about me, I absolutely pull them apart, you buffoon! Spaghetti alla paranormale. Thank you for the Polish kronas and the 10 of them. So tomorrow someone is going to get it. Yep. Moxley knows he's being ridiculous. Well, he's not going to feel so ridiculous tomorrow. He's either going to have a cry wank or leave YouTube for 2 months again and leave some sort of half-assed apology so people feel sorry for him. Cock. I can't keep playing nice and ignoring people. It's just... Oh. People are starting to boil my piss again. Moxie's another stain in the shorts. He's just like... This shit was a year and a half ago. And he thinks that I looked at 2 ghost girls because they worked with Moxley, even though they opened their video with... We asked Beardo to look at our channel. Later, Standalf. Steve Dodsley, thank you for the £2. Appreciate you. Evening, Beardo. Evening, Stevie. Danny, the Ghost Quad, how are you doing? I'm still wearing my Ghost Quad hat. I didn't wear it in the investigation last night. It's too hot. Fantastic. Sarah, hello. Breathe, Beardo. You must be doing something right if they're mentioning you. The thing is, Moxley's views ain't that bad. So he's got no real reason to do it other than to save face. And then I read more of the comment section. And there's a guy that some of you may recognise from this live stream. Not in now, because I'd rip him a new one and ban him. But there's a guy called Dave Jones that used to comment on a lot of videos and attend the live streams. You'll know him. Welsh flag for his picture, but it's in a Welsh flag on a skull. Beardo, you are so good. This is your ass. It tastes like peanuts. Peanuts. No peanuts. He's left 100 comments on them. Fucking thirsting over him. Pervert. I've gone hell for leather at all of them. Fuck them. Mistress Kaylee, thank you for the 1 month. The Fluggle Wumpers are here again, unable to behave like adults. It's not his fault the best part of him got wiped on the curtains, poor Moxley. The thing is, while he's been defending the Acorn incident, what he forgot to do was say about him and his mate having a go at me, calling me a tranny. So, I wore a dress and a bra, and put my hair in pigtails, and said that almost famous line. Lord Bagel, how are you doing? Lord Bagel did a video on A1. And I'm watching it and I was like, oh, this guy's pretty cool. This guy's pretty cool. And then I hear, I'm going for a tinkle. And then him, thanks for the information. I fucking laughed. These guys are just creepers. It's horrible. Never enjoyed peanut butter in the same way again. Justin, I know you'd eat it out of my ass. Why do we always go this way, Justin? You could cut this sexual tension with a knife. Just wanted to say toes. Thank you for the 10 Polish kronas. Doubloons even. Paranormal Monkey, yeah, read that. Bristol Paranormal dickheads. I thought that was great. Absolutely great. Have you watched Squid Game? I've only watched the first season and then about 2 episodes of the second one and I got bored. I don't know why. The magic just wasn't there for season 2. Andrew Hills, hello, Mike's Mysteries. I'm sorry if I missed anyone because I just wanted to start it a bit different. Couldn't understand why he was carrying on about it all being about him. Because he's a dick. But the thing is, he went through all of that and completely forgot. He's like, I'm not a liar. Beardo's a liar. Beardo's a liar. Completely forgot that he had to take a video down when I outed him for calling a priest a nonce, and the priest was not a nonce. That's faking. That's lying. Knew I could call him some stuff. Oh my god. Will you two get it over and bone already? We already did. Have you watched Night of Champions? I've watched highlights, Paul. The lineup didn't really do much for me. The fact that it's so much contention around it, and maybe they shouldn't have gone. So I just had a quick... Was the adopter ghost gone? He's on the side of my desk there, because a lot of you will notice I'm doing this a lot when I'm live, and I'm doing this a lot when I'm like... It's the fucking fibres off this thing keep going up my nose. So he lives on my desk there now. He pulls Squid Games to watch me live. Much activity at George Start. I was absolutely gutted, Justin, because I've wanted to do that school for a long, long time, because I know some very credible people have had some incredible experiences there, and I'm like, maybe this will be the one. I didn't get a fucking sniff. 30 minutes after I left, apparently, it started to kick off. But they've apparently got it on videos, so I can't wait. Awesome place. I'm definitely going to go back. And I tell you what, I went with a small, very, very small event team. And they were so... Yeah, there's an element of, oh, did you hear that? Did you see that? And I'm not hearing or seeing things, but the amount of debunking they did, and it wasn't because I was there, because only two people, knew who I was. It was fantastic to watch these people that had no idea who I was. They did before they all left and stuff, but people are like, oh, there's a bang there, there's a knock there, and then they're all pulling doors, and they're like, oh, it's this board on this window. That door, when we step across the floor, it's pushing the spongy floor down, the door's closing behind us slowly. It's fantastic. Angie Metzner, thank you for the 13 months. I'm seriously writing a parody Backstreet Boys song for you. Thanks. Never been to that school. Yeah, just the reason I wanted to go was Kev Kerr, because Kev Kerr had an experience there, and I trust Kev Kerr implicitly, because I think he's only ever had 2 experiences, right? Daniel Green, it is my fault. Evening, Beardo. Could we get a call for 18th birthday for Emma and a rar, please? Rachel Huntington, absolutely. Emma, happy 18th birthday. Rar. 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 Andrew Hills, thank you for the £5. Watch the video of the Ghost Girls. At least they admitted to using a green filter. My life-size Megan. That second Megan film looks shit, mate. It looks shit. The first one's alright, the second one looks shit. They've taken the horror away from a horror movie. But I hope you enjoy it, genuinely. The 2 Ghost Girls, I watched their video, and like halfway through it, and I was like, fair play. They've taken a lot of what I said on the chin. They were like, oh yeah, the green filter... Yeah, that was a stupid decision, but we were early on in our career. They explained a lot of things really, really well, and I was like, hey, they're being respectful, they're not name-calling, they're not really bitching or moaning, so... Hey, Tom 5K, how you doing? You really need a wee? You're excused. Exactly, CRL. I want Carnage Candy, baby. Name that YouTuber. But then I got annoyed when they were like, oh, Beardo said that Emily isn't part of this house. Here's a clip of him calling out to Emily at 30 East Drive. And they cut the conversation either side of it, where clearly I was mocking Emma or Emily. Eagle Cider, thank you for the 10 months. Hey, Beardo, I'm alive. Is that Cody? Cody, your name's showing up weird for me. I'm glad you're doing well, mate. Glad you're doing well. Yeah, they basically edited a clip to make me look stupid. Which, in my book, is what all of the other fakers do to make me look bad to get themselves out of trouble. So... they're not on my Christmas card list. And then it got worse, because Lee from 3 Spires left a comment. And he was like, they haven't responded. And I was like, I can't see your comment. So then he left another one, why have you deleted my comment? And they were like, oh, we didn't. But then there was a lady above Lee's comment saying, why have you deleted my comment? All I said All I said was, Beardo didn't go at you or anything. You know, he's been, for him, well behaved or something. Something along those lines. And even that got deleted. So they're deleting comments. I don't understand it. It was never that big a deal. They're very fair, Beardo. I don't think they were. I'm not going to go at them. I'm not going to pull them apart. But I got no desire to ever look in at their channel again because they lied about me or manipulated a clip to make me look stupid. Don't do that. And they're deleting comments. And they can say they're not deleting comments, but they are. Maybe it's because Mr. Grey isn't using the same setup as others. Oh, that's weird. There seemed to be a lot of deleted there was a few people saying they were deleting comments. And it was only comments relating to people standing up for me. And then only when they got called out about it have they left them for a bit. Hey, Horror. Need a possum Pete. You gonna have a possum Pete? Some comments are still up. Oh, Andrew, they are. Some comments are still up. This fucking camera. No, don't follow my hand. Lock, you twat. Vito, can you please, in regards to names, fuck you. All these people use you for clicks and views. I wouldn't give them the time of day. They asked me to look at them. I looked at them. There was some bullshittery. They complained, nothing major, but it's that little lie, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all, so I got no desire to look at them again. They will sit in the same camp as Moxley. Well, not quite. Not quite. That would be harsh.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
Lexi Pink, that was for you. Beardo's the best channel. I'm biased as hell, but he is. I appreciate you, Hot. There's far better channels than me. Far better channels than me. And if you listen to some people in those comment sections, the one that really pissed me off was Beardo has gotten lazy. I'm like, I put out more content than I ever have. I'm forever driving up and down the fucking UK to go to haunted places. I keep changing the studio to make it look better and better and better. And somehow I've trashed it again. I think that some of this may have been my daughter. I go out of my way to help small channels. So Beardo's lazy. It's like, fuck you, I bet you type with one finger. Beardo, you were robbed in the rest. I was. Can you remind me of who Mary loves? Yes, I can.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Cody, thanks for another $10. I'm playing Warzone tomorrow. I should have room. It's first come, first served. Griff's always waiting eagerly because I think he can't always get the days off. You are the best, Beardo. Listen, Horror, I appreciate you. Not just for what you do for me. You're forever promoting me all over socials. I really do appreciate it. It doesn't go unnoticed. But what you do for everyone, I really do appreciate it. Beardo, are you happy, man, that Proving Demons is not returning to the UK? He returned ages ago, didn't he? Wait, has he gone again? He's like a fucking yo-yo, isn't he? Where did we see that? I'll be told I'm obsessed with him again now. Red Light District, Amsterdam Red Light District, secret. How is it secret footage from the Red Light District? It's a fucking public area. He's a dick, isn't he? No, guess who's coming back to the UK? Yeah, he's back. He's been back for 2 months. Dude, bro, absolutely.
Dude, bro! Dude! Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I believe there is more wrestling tonight. Pastor Pervert. Noodle Knob. Have you got more tonight? He's been back for 2 months. Good riddance to prove. He's back! He's back in the UK. You haven't gone anywhere. He went on a holiday and made out that it was some, like, life-altering event. He lied again. Can you get a piss off ghost for Granny Dumpling? Absolutely.
Piss off, ghost!
Hi, Granny Dumpling. You lovely, lovely lady. Kestrel Pat. Hello to... Wait. Thank you for the membership. But Kestrel Pat, you had a different name, right? You've lost loads of wood since that video. Do you know what? I've been beating myself up for the last couple of weeks. The guys of the gaming stream will know about it. Me rinsing myself because I've put on so much weight. Because for 2 weeks, I haven't been eating properly and all the rest. This week, just salad, fruit, and good meats. And I jumped on the scales. Like, I only put on a pound. I done all that whinging and I put on a pound. Beardo, did you beat Seg's ass? No, I got my ass fucking handed to me. I've written a strongly worded letter to the WWE. I don't know if the Pastor Pervert has responded about whether he's live tonight. Chat looks neater with @names. It's weird, right? Beautiful, amazing, sweet, kind Annalise. She can be all of those things, but fucking hell, I turned up in Dandal's stream earlier. She fucking nailed me. I made one joke. She was like, where's the vanilla bean Beardo gone? Stop it! I missed that, sorry. Billy Marshall. Hey up, silly, longish question. You say EVP's load of shit. Any channel I watch, they play the record, and sometimes I hear summit. It says, then they put up what I think it says, and it's what I just heard. Thoughts on it? Love you loads. Billy Marshall, thank you for the £50. Really, really do appreciate it. I've heard EVPs. I heard an EVP last. It wasn't from the investigation last night. It was from an investigation before. I couldn't see the video footage to see if somebody muttered something under their breath, but I sat there like, that's a fucking great EVP. I know exactly what that says. I think it depends on the recorder. I know the recorder they had is a very good one. I've started doing EVP sessions. I've got a Zoom and I've got 2 little recorders that I've started using, and I'm not getting EVPs, so I'm assuming they're working properly. So if I do get something, I'm going to be a bit more interested. Spaghetti alla paranormale. Beardo, yes, resting is live after you. Right, we're going to send everyone over to you again, Spaghetti alla paranormale. Beardo, did you make a shot with everyone wearing your merch? I haven't made a short, but they've been on the ends of videos. Hey, that ain't a bad shout, actually. Grab all the pictures of everyone with the merch and then stick them in some shorts. That's a good idea. YouTube system screwed up showing handles instead of names. That's what's confusing me then. I got an EVP of a demon once. Turned out it was me making all man noises. So, Beardo, you joining us for the roast on Angry Cajun? Fuck yeah. Count my fat ass in. I will drive to Bristol and I will record with you guys because that man is a knob. Beardo, can you please say hi to me before I have to leave to work? Kimberly Shepherd, hello there. I hope work isn't too taxing on you. And I appreciate you standing ground for me. Beardo didn't say that. That's not what he said. That bit he said, but it's true. I appreciate it, Kimberly. Hooray, thanks, Beardo. You're very welcome, sir. Cajun is a clown. Been to any gigs lately? Kind of. We went to a motorcycle rally and they had bands on, like, fucking unsigned bands. I hope none of them are in here, but none of them are ever getting signed. You were fucking awful. I've got a device just for EVP that you can use with any recorder and a mic input. Oh. I mean, the Zoom microphone is fucking incredible. But there's so many settings on it. I need to find a good setting for it because I don't want it to be oversensitive, but I don't want it, you know, waiting for my dude bro tank top. Let's go. I need a dude bro vest. Favorite thing about Angry Cajun, he isn't even Cajun. No, he's not. I'm not going to dox him, but not even close. Got a nocturnal birdo survey to do up the forest. Laters. Never had problems with my eyes, but the name changes make me feel cross. It's fucking screwing with me. I'm looking at the pictures now. Hoping to get to some this year. Yeah, so EVPs, I have been very dismissive of them, but it's mostly because people are using very flawed equipment in flawed ways. For example, if you have got your EVP machine, whatever it is, if it's a DR60, throw it in the fucking bin. But you're holding your EVP like this, and you say, right, is anyone there? Could you speak into this device? You've already made that EVP questionable. Something I picked up from Kev Kerr Paranormal. You hit record, you put a sponge on a table, and then you lay the EVP down. Then you ask your question. You wait. Then you go over, you pick up the recorder, you turn it off, you play it back. Because when it's sat in the sponge, there's less chance of vibrations affecting it. You're not going to get little micro movements from your fingers, your neck cracking, your clothes rustling. Somebody yawning behind you is still going to come through no matter what you do. That's down to you then to sort of police your own thing. But I'm going to start playing with EVPs for a bit. Because I took all of my equipment last night, all the stuff Happy Droid sent me. I took to this location last night, and there was so much equipment everywhere. I was like, fuck, I'm not bothering. But I did use it at Shrewsbury Prison in the warden's quarters. So even though my video was kind of screwed in places, I can still do the warden's quarter. Like last night, the video's going to be so different from me because I literally filmed a paranormal event. And I joined in on it. I joined in like one of theirs. Because my thinking was, I keep going to these places as a debunker. And as a debunker, being very logical, and then now and again something will catch me off guard, and then I'll try to debunk it. I was like, what if I go to an event and I try to believe the way they do? It's something Dandalf did a year ago. And I get involved in everything. So when they said, we're going to form a circle, we're all going to hold hands, and we're going to, talk about energy and stuff, I felt like a fucking dildo. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it. I was like, excuse the sweaty hands, I'm fat, can't be helped. So I did the thing, I closed my eyes, I did peek a couple of times, because, you've got to make sure everyone's doing it. And they did that, and then they called out for a bit like that, and then they've got equipment out, and nothing was happening. Nobody faked a thing, which is fantastic. The event organizer, Greg himself, very pleasant man, fucking huge guy, really tall. He was like, all right, we're going to do this experiment, but it's not proof of the paranormal. But it's interesting. If we couple it with this, and this, maybe we'll get something. It was a really good event to be part of, to the point where the people that paid for tickets were debunking, and they didn't have a clue what a debunking channel was, most of them. There was one girl, Becky, if you're in the chat. I walked in, and I got a bit of a weird look from her, and I was like, I think she may have recognised me. And then she didn't say anything. She just, there was a few words in passing, and then we're upstairs on the top floor, because there's 4 stories, and then a phone goes up like that, and then I heard her go, I can go with you, though. And I was like, you could have just asked. She was like, I love your channel. She's a massive Ghost on Trent fan as well. They know who she is. Very, very lovely lady. What's with the name changes? Catherine, YouTube have done something and none of us know why. The sweat is lubricant for energy transfer. Well, it needs to lubricate my... I nearly said it. A bit more. The shirt says, suck my ass. Oh, the microphone's hiding it. It's my old Twitch merch. I found it in a drawer. As long as event companies are upfront and honest with the equipment and techniques, I've got no problem. No, and like they said, this is what I really enjoyed with Greg. I said, so what's this equipment for? What's that equipment for? How do you think it works? And he was like, Well, this goes off motion sensor. It's got a range of. So he knew what the stuff was for. But then what he was saying was, like, it's not for me to prove the paranormal with it. It'll put a bit of excitement in the room if it, you know, if it bleeps and all the rest of it after we've heard some footsteps. It puts a bit of excitement into the room. Nice armpits, Beardo. What are you looking at my pits for? Now, was it, you know, a professional paranormal investigation? No. Was it a really fun event? Yes. Even though fuck all happened. And then 30 minutes after I went, I got a text message while I'm driving home, like, it started acting up. We've just caught an EVP. We're hearing the footsteps that everyone hears there. And I'm like, for such an old rickety building, it didn't even make any noise. I think you require a bigger water bottle, Beardo. That one will only drown one fake me. Weird Fox. Your humour is fantastic. Side boob Beardo. I got a Fuel Rock Club vest. Basically, when I went to the bike rally, I cut a load of old shirts up into vests because heat wave, you know? So I cut all the shirts up. This used to be skin tight on me, by the way. I cut all my old shirts up to take to the bike rally. And my Fuel Rock Club t-shirt that I'll never part with because I don't think they make them anymore. Every time I turned my head, my nipple would poke out. Like, I can't wait that one on stream. Quilt Dress, thank you for the $1.99. Thank you for the live. It's a nice surprise. You're very welcome. Andrew Hills, thank you for the £2. The latest tit video was hilarious. Is it? Oh, what's he done? Just make sure I haven't missed anything too important up there. The ghosts are scared of debunkers. Funnily enough, I made a joke about that last night. I said, sorry guys, it's me killing the energy. And this one lady looked at me and went, mm-hmm. And then the guy doing the event was like, somebody in here is killing the energy. And I was like, if this guy comes at me, I'm going to get fucking angry. And he didn't. He walked over to a lady, whispered something, and she did the following. Did you know that? I was like, hey, this guy's good. Waves a Carla like a weirdo. Beardo's gun show. The guns are fucking gone, mate. I did a video today and I was getting quite animated and I'm like, the fucking bingo wings are real. This... What is this? Ugh. Calamity? Absolutely.
Oh, fuck off! Adorn me, Beardo! Fucking A! It's perfect!
Maybe they're like cats and they ignore people they want to see them the most. Do you know what? I so wanted something to happen last night because some very credible people have like, I know how it works. You're not guaranteed anyway. And I was like, I was so disappointed. And then I was more disappointed that they got something after I left. Looks like relaxed muscle. Beardo isn't eating spinach. I eat spinach. I love spinach. Nothing wrong with a little jiggle. Kinky bastard. Been telling you about the bingo wings for months. I know. But they're real. Welcome to the middle age, Beardo. They're your secret retractable flying possum wings. Yeah. You've all been telling me about my bingo wings. Well, I'm back on the diet, and, well, I need to start training again. Or training harder. It's not flab, it's muscle on holiday. Thank you, Ferret. Janster granny flaps. Kimberly. Rawr. 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 The bloody pizza's burnt. Now whose fault is that? Yours, idiot. Have you tried montage? Or like an 80s montage? You're the best around. Get some 80s cheese on lifting weights and shit. If you don't know about the injections, I don't like the idea of it. Get yourself a set of weight speed. I've got kettlebells and I've been doing push-ups and stuff. I've got to a point where I'm fucking too old and done too much damage for any of it to work. And when I have done any of the exercises, my arms feel like they're full of concrete the next day. New tattoos. Yeah, that is new. The demon lady there. And all of the smoke and screaming skulls all up my forearm. I should have had a massive piece on my bingo wing, but... Yeah. Beardo, Liver King. What? Liver King? Pull a tire about. It worked for Rocky against Drago. True. Your camera is following your head. I know it's... Ah. I slapped him. I think I can make about 1.5 push-ups. Do the, either the wall push-ups. I can't do wall push-ups in the house because Mrs. Geek has got nice paint. And my hands are just always greasy. Now, I thought... Oh, the Liver King. The fitness guy that was like, oh, yeah, I don't take steroids, bro. The fuck are all them lumps in your shoulder? They look like injection sites, young man. Anyway, looking forward to seeing He-Man. I do know who the Liver King is. I don't know why I didn't think. Dig a 4-foot hole, those flabs will be gone before you know it. Thought you knew about... I did. I don't know why it wasn't in my head. I mean, I've had, like... What time did it grow? 10 past 4, quarter to 5, 6, 7, 8. I've had under 4 hours sleep. He just eats raw meat. He doesn't, though, does he? He doesn't. Bicep curls with hamburgers. Ham! That's how I got in this mess! I have to go soon. Gonna go to the hospital for physio my hand tomorrow. Good luck with the physio. J-Cat has done a video on him, has he? I haven't watched anything for a couple of days. I watched Bristol's decimation of me. Fucking fantastic. I've also watched... What else have I watched? Oh, Creaky. I watched Creaky today. He's done a video about one of these new age earthers. The earth is only so many years old. And dinosaurs are alive. I fucking laughed. Hello, Jody S. How are you doing? Raw meat and steroids. Fucking raw meat. Do you know what? I eat my steak rare. I wouldn't eat anything raw. It's going to give you the shits, right? Jody S., why do you look familiar? Were you on that investigation last night? Wasn't the lifespan of real cavemen like 30 years? I have no idea. Don't you have the time alone when making videos for YouTube? Good lord. I cheat. I cheat. A lot of the time, like, Crow Judas was live Saturday morning. I did watch Crow's live, but I was out here watching Crow's live. I've got Crow up on the monitor that I read the chat off. On this monitor, I've got emails and stuff like that. And then this monitor, I'm editing. And then now and again, I'll turn over, type in Crow's chat because I've got my headphones in listening. So, when you notice some of these mistakes I make in my videos where a cough or a burp gate sneaks in, 9 times out of 10, it's because I'm watching my mate's videos. Channels I enjoy's videos. Laters, Bristol Paranormal. No, I chat all the time. You're under 2k subs. You just look... That profile... I mean, it's fucking this big. But you looked like one of the people that was on the investigation last night. Sorry for the mistake. Played golf yesterday. Investigation last night. Golf today. My legs hurt and doesn't help the hot weather. Mate, it was brutal last night. Literally, I could just feel... It wasn't like dripping sweat. But you know when you're just feeling like sticky and moist? I was in hospital for several months over the past year. Oh, shit. Are you on the mend now? Oh, that ain't cheating. It is. Sometimes I do like to sit down in front of the TV to watch some of the investigation guys, because I like to concentrate on it. And Paranormal Monkey podcast, I do sit down to watch the Paranormal Monkey podcast because he has fantastic guests on. But fuck me, I didn't watch Monday because I did a gaming stream on Twitch, not on YouTube, but just did an extra Twitch stream. Fucking Justin had me. Tuesday turns up the live. Look at me supporting you. Didn't turn up to mine last night, did you? No, I didn't. John Torrance, yes, you can.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
How would you like to suck my balls?
Bro! Dude!
What the fuck?
Bro! Demons! Demons, bro! Murders! We've caught a ghost!
I love how Creaky rips into someone in the most polite yet sarcastic manner. Yeah, do you know what? If I had discovered Creaky's content when I first started, I think my channel would have been very different. I think I would have gone for the more sarcastic tone as opposed to calling people fucking idiots. But at the same point, it wouldn't have been me, you know? You got to be watching tomorrow's Rich is Back with Zombie Vikings. Oh, I'm in. I'm in, Weird Fox. Zombies? Yeah. Vikings? Yeah. I mean, look at my old merch. I used to have a Viking. I didn't think I looked like this, by the way. I just paid for the gaming logo. But I did have similar hair and beard. Jesus, that's fluffy. I think I've put conditioner on my hair and not shampoo. Where is Fatter? Where's High Fatter? I feel so rejected. Who's rejected you, Fatter? You have not been rejected. You can have a... what have we got that's not insulting? Not many. What's this one? Sorry. The beard is floofy. Yeah, I bought new beard stuff, and the company, I've used them before, and I ordered a few things, and then this big box arrived. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I know they know I've got a channel, so there was definitely some extras in. So when I had a shower this afternoon, because I've got to shower twice a day in this heat, I was just trying all this stuff, and then poof. I think you missed my text with the EVP recorder. Which... I had a conversation with an EVP recorder. Laters, Kimberly. Didn't you leave already? Like 3 times? Get to work. Fuck's sake. Doctor Who did a great episode of the Viking... Fuck Doctor Who lately. I can't watch that shit. I have a full-on folk singer beard at the moment. What's a folk singer beard look like? What's the first 2 Saw films yesterday and loved them? What do you think? The Saw franchise was pretty good for 3 or 4 movies. Then they kind of lost me a bit. Spiral came out with Chris Rock and everyone hated it. I really enjoyed it, and the new one is really good as well. The Saw franchise is quite a strong horror franchise. I don't know what to get for lunch. Barbecue brisket sandwich or just the brisket? You bastard. Prosecutioner. I've changed my name again. I can tell exactly who you are just because of the amount of times you change your name. Hi, Jess. He definitely needs Viking breeds, Scarlett. Who? My hair's not long enough for Viking breeds anymore. I used to do them. I turned up to work. I was a security manager for a big car company, and I turned up with Viking breeds over the top of my head. Big beard. One of the managers from, like, Europe came to visit and was like, excuse me, You kind of look like a cross between a biker and a Viking. And I was like, that was the look I was going for. That was it. End of my story. I'm sorry it was shit. Have you watched The Last Kingdom on Netflix? No. I gave up on Vikings after Ragnar went. That show was not the same without him. Alrar, thank you for the 9 months. Let's go. You too, baby. Arno Coetzee. Oh. Sorry, Arno. I'm getting everyone wrong today. But I hope you're doing well. Sorry I'm not around as much. My job's utterly taxing on my energy levels. Bunny, you've got to do you. You've got to do you. Peter, have you done any videos on Amy's Crypt? I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have. Have I, chat? I've shouted them out a few times, because when I questioned them about GhostTube, they were the only ones that were honest and decent about it. I've never seen them fake anything. I've watched a lot of them, and when I went at the Cajun the first time, it was because of how mean he was to them. Alrar! What's up, Beardo? Hey, Greybeard Gaming Cast. How you doing? Chris Williams, what have you retracted there? I think those folk singers who put a hand over one of the ears on Big Wooly I have no idea. No idea. What's happened to Crawling Chaos? I don't know. I think he took a free Xbox and fucked off. Andrew from Proving Demons has got another good... It's the same one, right? I think you guys are a little behind on the news with him. Wait, are people coming in here trying to get me to say something about him so he can make another video? No, that's the one he met out there when he dumped the one he was living with online. He's only had 3 this year. Leave him alone. I like Amy's Crypt, but Jared seems like an asshole. She's lovely. Vito, I said you didn't do the participants, only the first... Oh, yeah. I ain't doing 327 of them. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh, shit. Well, Annalise, I'm trying to be polite, Beardo gets right in. I'm sorry, but the guy gamed with me for weeks and weeks and weeks, bordering on months. And then my community becomes fractured because somebody and fucking... Oh... He plays one game of Warzone after he gets a fucking Xbox off this community, and then a load of people leave this community, and he takes his Xbox and fucks off. I ain't fucking hiding that. I didn't do shit wrong. Fucking prick. Him and everyone he's associated with. Fuck the lot of them. I feel better now. Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming. Ooh, somebody said there was a teaser, but it's been taken down. Did you know Bluetooth was an original Viking and that's where the rune symbol comes from on your phone? Hang on. Weird Fox, could you confirm or deny, please? She knows loads. Casually sipping my tea. Fuck them. Fuck them all. Because at some point, Doodle will start shit as well and I'll call her out for everything. I'm not fucking playing with these people anymore. I'm sick and tired of people using me to grow their channels or to gain things off me and then turning on me for no goddamn reason. But like, hey, look how well my channel's doing. Yeah, guess who got you there? And then there's other channels like Bristol Paranormal, like Ghost Quad that I've never officially... I have shouted out Bristol Paranormal officially, but they're still here all the time. Ghosts on Trent, you know... I have made more videos helping them debunk or debunking them than saying how amazing they are. Kind of. Yet they are still here. The Ouija Brothers. I've looked at debunking them and they are still here. They still support me. I still speak to them. And at some point, I assume that there'll be people that leave the Discord today. The last 3 or 4 that are supporting them lot. Fucking go on. Is that vodka in that sippy cup? No, it's water. And at least it's been a trying few months, you know? And then I get a lot of people shit-talking me online this week. People telling me my channel's dead, and I'm like, 60 fucking thousand subscribers probably by mid-July. If I wait a long, long time. It's probably going to be quicker than that. I leave to show my dress for a few minutes and Beardo goes off. I'm just done with it, you know. I keep... Beardo, when do you check your P.O. box? The P.O. box delivers straight to the house. Somebody sent something, and I've had to pay like £7 in customs, so that's coming on the 2nd of July, I believe. We just have a premiere at 7. Yeah, listen, we're going to overrun each other. It's just the way things go. No slight on me, no slight on them. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Like I've said, I'm thinking about doing some evening streams, playing Warzone in the evenings instead of the days. If it runs over some streams, it can't be helped. I'm not going to do it all the time. I want to keep my Mondays free because I do enjoy the Paranormal Monkey podcast. He has merch, don't you know? Wait, did Weird Fox confirm? Confirmed. So the great words of Gordon Ramsay, enough is enough. Do you know, it is. It absolutely is. Because I keep getting people like, oh, you don't help out small channels. Hey, why don't you shout out this channel? I'm like, I have. Oh, why don't you do it again? Why are you only talking about these channels? And it's like, listen, I like to support small channels. But some of the small channels have been the people that have treated me the worst. Because you get closer to small channels, friendships, and then when they turn on you, that's like, fucking hell, that one stung a little. And, at the end of the day, this is my full-time income as well. If I do a video saying, hey, I found this channel called fucking Newport Paranormal Experts, they are fantastically good, look how good they are, nobody watches it. So then, I'll do a Sam and Colby. Oh, you only go for the big channels because of money. You don't see. And they happen to be a bunch of pricks as well. Were you just nice to Justin? I'm nice to Justin on occasion. Yeah, I don't want to ruin the illusion, but me and Justin actually get on really well, and I have learnt a lot from Justin. Does his merch look like jumpers? Thankfully not. Because at that point, I was ready to unsubscribe. I saw that jumper. I've met Weird Fox, and lovely, lovely person. I'm like, can you talk him out of that shit? Coming up on YouTube, dressed like my fucking great-great-great-great-great-grandfather out in the 7 seas. We see it so often, small channels pop in for a few weeks to get a shout-out, then vanish. Yeah. A lot. But then there are other people in this comment section that have channels and have never once said to me, can you look at my channel? Look at my channel. Like, there you go, Paul. Paul PNC Paranormal. Paul has never, ever, ever asked me to look at his channel, promote his channel, nothing. And to a degree, I have purposely not done it to see when he will ask. And we're fucking 6 months into him gaming with me. And he has never ever dropped a link. He has never ever asked me to promote. Doesn't tell me that he's got a video when I finish. Nothing like that. Spaghetti alla Paranormali was months and months and months and months before I shouted him out. And he's messaged me, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. He's still here. Greybeard Gaming, thank you for the $5. You can be a guest on our show. It's huge, so no worries. What do you mean it's huge? Thank you for the $5. I'm very sorry. I don't know the name of your show. And why can't I click on Greybeard Gaming? I mean, I'll go on. I've been asked to do a lot of really weird podcasts lately, but like one of them was an NFL one. I'm like, I don't know anything about NFL. My email's in the channel description. Send me an email across, Greybeard. I'll definitely have a look, but please don't think I'm any good at gaming. I just have fun playing them. PNC is my favourite, and I'm biased. Just because I haven't shouted them out doesn't mean I don't watch them. PNC are a very good channel. They investigate the right way. I mean, they're getting the shout out now, aren't they? They investigate in the right way. They both support me. Claire is just really nice. Every time you see Claire in a live stream or a premiere, she is so nice to everyone. I've got a lot of time for them. Their daughter, on the other hand, she does give me a little bit of shit. I leave my camel pube knitwear loving monkey alone. Some of us have style, some of us let moobs fall out of our best. Hey, listen, I'll take a moob falling out of this over your camel pube knitwear. I'll try and make you big, Beardo. Hey, kinky. What do you think of Adelaide Haunted Horizons? Watching the other day, Paranormal Quest was not keen. See, I like Adelaide Haunted Horizons. They're in it. They're in the paranormal to have fun, and they're honest about it. They don't fake anything. They're up for being mocked as well. I like them. They've been very, very kind to me and my wife as well. Will you consider playing Battlefield 5 or 6 instead of Call of Duty games? I want to see how good you are. Me good. Hey, Three Spires. Hey, Three Spires, Lee. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you've done this weekend. Paul and Claire, lovely. They crack me up as well. Paul takes so much shit off me and Griff when we play in Warzone. I was like, Paul, you shit. Oh, mate, I know. So, Paul, you slag. Oh, mate, I'm not a slag. I don't talk like that. Yeah, you do. It's really funny because the voiceover for the guy in Call of Duty and Paul sound alike, but with a sore throat. Could I get a crystal, please? Yes, you can. Hey, we haven't had a crystal.
You've been panned.
Cag and Alison are hilarious. They're very honest. Like, when I did an investigation with them, they were like, can you stop being so serious? And I was like, I'm a fucking debunker, ladies. And then I think they were trying to break me into laughing, and then Alison bent over and accidentally farted, and she died of embarrassment, and that's when they broke me. So many channels are like, Wayne, it's difficult to keep up with all the channels. It really is. No, I don't, mate. Dropping into Warzone. Chat, for any of you guys that watch the Warzone, type a 1 in the chat if Paul sounds exactly like the game announcer. Claire is so lovely. Absolutely. Cag and Alison are funny. Cag and Alison are funny, but you've got to understand that they were doing this decades ago and were hyper invested, hyper into it for the same reasons we all are, grief and loss, and then realised it's not what we thought it was. What do you mean 2? Ghost Wiener, you're banned. You see all them ones, Paul? You lose, sir. You lose. I always check the channel before watching the others to check for fakers. I appreciate that. Earplugs needed. For what? Silver Beetle, hello. Sarah Brocklehurst, thank you for the membership. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Hey, Ryan. Dick. What's the new team lately? They started off really good, but a certain person tagged along with them in an investigation. They've unfortunately gone down the wrong path. Whoever could that be? I would never assume. I would never allude to anything, you know, without getting my facts 100% right. And sorry, I don't know how that happened. Great stream, always makes me laugh and smile. I appreciate it, Kaz. Now I've lost who I was saying hello to. Oh, I'm sorry, Claire. Ibido, can I please get an Egan? Thank you. Nanny Pups? Of course you can. You're always so polite.
Hot diggity, hot diggity, this kind of thing that just tickles my balls. hot diggity hot diggity. This kind of thing that just tickles my balls.
I saw a post on Reddit talking about authentic scary product. I accidentally found a Sam and Colby Reddit thread, and my name was in there a hell of a lot. The Sam and Colby kid fans, they fucking hate me. It's fantastic. Beardo serving tea again? Yes. Don't mock the London. I wasn't mocking the London. I think the London accent's incredible. I want one. Oi, get out my pub. Fill him in. How did you know, Beardo? I'm psychic. Have you played Playrooms? I've never even heard of it. Hi, Beardo. How's the Backstreet Boys? You asshole. The best bit was Mrs. Geek is sat there and she's crocheting. And then you said Mrs. Geek, she went, what the fuck did he say? I was like, he's being nice to you. He's mocking me. Hey, Mike's Mysteries. Hope you're well. Accidentally, I showed it to you. And there are people who defend you in there. Is that how I found it? Was it? Or was it a twin paranormal one I found on accident? One or the other. I know the Sam and Colby one was... There were people in there you need to go and check out Beardo Gets Scared because he tells the truth. But I think that those people have been eaten. And chat, we need a wee to refresh. I'm jumping in the Ouijas. When I get back, I'll see you with spaghetti. Laters, Roger. So, yeah, the Ouija Brothers do have a premiere at 7 p.m. If any of you want to go and watch that instead of this, you're more than lucky. More than lucky? You're more than allowed. I don't gatekeep. I think Beardo needs Bad Boys Blue. What's that? My dad was from East Ham in the west. I'm from Essex, not London. Same fucking thing, innit? Listen, the East End of London isn't the East End of London anymore. I lived in London for a little while, and all of the East End Londoners are now further out in Essex. The East End of London, very different. Jennifer Taylor, thank you for the £2. Will you be getting your ass kicked in the rest? If I get my ass whooped this week, I'm getting on a flight. I'm going to spaghetti munching land. And I'm going to do this to his testicle. Bitch. Is it still Craig Fabras voicing COD? I don't know if he's done this for a while, has he? Sounds the same, but, you know, it's the easiest accent in the world to do. Alright, load up, squad. We're going in. Grab your parachutes. Get out my pub. Phil. Bruv. South East End of London isn't France. What? I used to Parple and mock in my Devon accent. Parple's really good with accents, though. I'm not. Because I can only do mine. London. And anything else I attempt sounds Indian. I don't know how I do it. It's awful. My nan 11 left the East London for Essex, although 99% of the rest did. Good chat, Beardo. I've thought Swedish Brothers. No worries, Val. Enjoy. Paul, it is you voicing COD. They've replaced Craig Fabras with Timu Craig. Because this one's bald and skinny. I'm going to go hunt down spaghetti if Sarah loses tonight too. Hey, listen, if CRL's involved and she gets shit on, I'm calling it. There is something underhand against the Beardo and his weirdos. Just putting it out there. Noodle Knob may be fixing these games to make us look weak. And we will attack. A moment of silence for Parple's deceased I don't get it. I don't get it. Fucking ages. Like, Parple, why the 2 R's? Why the 2 R's? Now everyone's used to it. He's like, I've dropped the R's. Like, you dick. I hate my accent. I sound like the Peaky Blinder. I mean, love a brizzle. I would love to. It would be great to bump into Purple out and about. It depends which Purple you meet, because Purple is very energetic, very full on, very like in your face. But he's also very capable of being one of the quietest people. Like, he will talk to absolutely anyone, but if there's too many people that he doesn't know, he really, really shrinks back. I'm a COD player, but mobile. That ain't COD. That's Timu COD. To do a Cockney accent, you have to not pronounce the sounds properly, and for some reason add what at the end of it, ending with lit. What have I just fucking read there? Excuse me if I missed anyone out. She's just so nice. COD Champs final tonight, to be won by a cheating, hacking bastard. Heart Mode Horror, I have a picture I need someone to put Bero's face on for me. It's his future. We'll not be going on that route again. Arts and Craft Lady, hello to you. Hope you're well. Mobile version Hawk Tour. Yeah, and not that Hawk Tour, because that was disgusting anyway. I don't know why people would want somebody to do that. No. No. The human golden retriever. The best description of Purple ever. Ever. It's even better than the time I called him the shit purple pirate, and that's stuck for like a year. GTA? I like GTA. Oh yeah, send it to Mistress Kaylee, because she'll turn me into a fucking beautiful woman again. Alright, geez, me old China. China. Get out my pub. Get out my pub. Oh, I see what he was doing now. You don't say the T's. Get out my pub. Yeah, I got it. I got you. Pastrami is not Italian. Neither is fucking pasta. Or pizza. Thieving bastards. Loughborough. It's a Discord call who confessed to sticking a screwdriver up his behind when you see... What? Who did? Who did that? That wasn't me. Oh, Yorkie. That'll be Yorkie. Yorkie. Me and Yorkie did a Twitch stream, but we were drinking. I think it was Monday. And at one point, I was actually shouting at him like, I know Twitch's rules are more relaxed, but I'm going to get banned. Shut the fuck up. And then we ended the stream, and I was trying to get out of the Discord, and Yorkie was so drunk. I was like, York, please shut the fuck up, man. I mean, he was telling me how much he loves me, which, you know, very nice, but Jesus. The things he was saying. Just like, I don't need to know this. Pie, mash and eels were brought here by the Italians. They probably stole it from somewhere else. Pizza was invented in Canada. Greece. The Greeks were the first to make pasta. That's fucking pasta. Pizza. And the Arabs are responsible for pasta. Did I get that right? Don't matter. Romans didn't invent anything. They stole and adapted. Exactly, bubble wrap. Exactly. Hey, 22 months. Let's go. It was insanity, but killing me, the both of you. I was just shouting at him for being rude. Oh, sorry, late to the party, still recovering from a minor stroke. Oh, crazy Ken. Oh, I hope you're okay. Got to do a bit of shopping, but we're watching in the car. Chris, please drive safe. I'd rather you didn't watch and drive safe. Yorkie was talking about dressing up as... Thanks, CRL. I'm not reading that out. Pizza, the Greek made flatbread, the Arabs invented the drying method for pasta. Yeah, so in other words, you, the Italian stallion, invented fuck and all. Liar, liar, pants on fire. The entire nation has lied to me for my entire adult life. The only two cool things Italy have ever done was a lie. Actually, they're very good at football, but they didn't invent it. I had to get a glass of wine to go with the flow. Prosecution it. I've just dribbled my water. Yeah, Yorgie's sister was named Sock. Oh. We perfected the method. We made art out of pasta. You stole it! Stole it! Chris, you absolutely nailed it. They did invent early surrender or just fucking running away. We used to be good at football. Yeah, back when I watched it in 1996, I imagine. Funny enough, today Steam recommended a game called Guilty as Sock. Has Doggy's face on it. Can we put Yorgie's face on it, please? Don't worry, mate, as I was on the road, I have crazy drivers, plus 10 minutes away from my house, but thank you. Not a problem at all. The lies I was told. Vavanculo. Hey, don't you swear at me. They probably nicked that from China as well. The Italians are also Geordies. The first one ran away from his mum. Geordie, Geordie, where are you? Mamma mia. Pineapple on pizza is amazing. I am a pineapple on pizza fanatic. I don't care how much trouble he gets me in. Pineapple belongs on pizza. I want to know who found a lobster and decided it was edible. There's a few things it's like, why did you look at that and be like, I'm going to eat that? That could probably be really tasty. Lobster is very tasty, but it looks like an alien. You Reddit proud, so proud of it. I've been saying it for ages. I used to when you used to game with us, you know? But now you've retreated from Warzone because it's too much like hard work or something. New viewer here, have you ever had your own paranormal experience? It's super funny, love the channel so far. Collie, yes. I saw my great-grandfather when I was a young child, and that's what set me on this journey originally. I had a really bad experience with the Ouija board that I still can't explain, despite that I don't believe in Ouija boards anymore. So I've got one. It don't work. And I've had some weird experiences in this house and at 30 East Drive. I think I've had a few weird experiences. There was a care home where any debunker on the planet will look at it and say, oh, that's just, you know, some ambient noise or something. But I heard somebody shush me when we were talking about bedtime. And that is going to stick with me, that voice. It was so close to the side of my head. Arts and Craft Lady, thank you for the 8 months. Happy birthday to your eyebrows, Beardo. Right, you can get a special...
Hello there, weirdos. It's Crystal here. And it's prostate time. Bend over.
Unsubbing because of pineapple on pizza. Good day to you. Who invented milk? What did he think he was doing at the time? Wayne, I imagine it was the caveman version of you. Have you figured out why East Drive is so hot inside the old council house? My aunties, they've got the same shape house and they were equally as hot. You have to try one thing once to find out whether you like it or not. I'm not a fan of that. You know, there's that Nostromy shit. And it's like, you got to try it once to know if you like it or not. I ain't gonna like it. Well, I almost spit my soda all over. Jesus. What? Start doing videos, I beg you. Please, please. Wait, I think Wayne is working on something. Oh, love it, by the way. Pineapple on pizza is wrong. It's not. Milk is a bit of a no-no for me. Loved your party with your wife faking the ghost hunting. They were fun to do. They were really fun to do. We'll do another one this year. Doctor, are you sure you keep taking the finger out and putting it back? Glasgow Ghost Hunters, thank you for the £5. Pineapple belongs on pizza as much as the tit belongs in the paranormal. F you, F you.
Oh, fucking twat.
Remember that one next time I'm climbing off your mum.
Vegemite and Marmite are a big, never even going to try. I've tried both. I don't like Marmite on toast like my wife does, where it's like this thick and like, what the fuck am I eating? But I've had the Vegemite bites and the Marmite bites from Australia, and they are fucking incredible. Old council flats kept cozy by asbestos, probably. Pineapple's great on kiwi on pizza. Nah, fuck that. Somebody took the piss there. I will eat anything that looks nice when it was alive. Yeah, but you look at a cow, right? And you're like, a big fat useless creature there. I'm gonna eat it. Surely, if you're looking at an animal in its alive form, like, that horse is looking mighty tasty. It's lean, it's fit, it doesn't just shit all over his back legs. Listen, I love steak. I even like rump steak. Rump steak can be very, very nice when cooked correct. But rump is ass. Cows have the inability to shit without dropping it all over their back legs. I'd fried gizzards and liver on purpose. Ew. Let's talk about the dead files for a second. A pig, exactly. Pigs roll around in shit all day. Bacon, tasty as... Who's the dead files? Have I done the dead files? Oh, I've never done them. Wait. Is that the one with the cop? That's probably not a cop. And the psychic me, it is. That looks fucking awful. Could say the same about some people too. I've never eaten a person, CRL, and I certainly wouldn't eat a person that's just shit themselves. Although if I attempted to eat a person, they probably would shit themselves. You've eaten horse and donkey. I think everyone in the UK ate horse about a decade ago. They're not on YouTube. I've just seen them on YouTube. Somebody did a video about them. Was it Seg? Seg covered dead files, right? With the cop and the psychic medium. I'm sure the side. It's claimed that people taste like pork. I don't know if I know now. Daughter's home in an hour. I'll just like rub a potato peeler down her arm, chuck it in the air fryer. Oh, by the way, take a shit on that before I cook it. Job done. If there's a medium, I'm out. And me. I'm much more of a fan of XLs. Hannibal Lecter has joined the chat. Oh. You need to try hanger steak. I mean, I've had a tomahawk steak once. That was something else, and that was a lot of meat. I think my favourite cut is probably ribeye. I do like a ribeye. People taste sweeter than pork, right? Spittle out. Careful, guys. We've got a cannibal in the chat. Anyone eaten snake or crocodile? I've eaten crocodile. As a kid, my grandfather tricked me eating pickled lamb's tongue. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, technically, I made Justin eat a cow's tongue. True story. And then I made him make a fish cake sandwich. And I'm not talking about fish cakes in a bread. Literally putting fish on a cake, and then I made him eat that. And I paid £20 to do it. It was worth every penny. Ghost Wiener, you're wrong. Not nice when you've been brought up on it. Brought up on what? Gizzard. I'm not entirely sure what gizzards are, but I'm sure it is the inside. See, I don't like stuff that comes from the insides of an animal. Liver's like really dry and horrible texture. Mrs. Skeet made me chicken heart one day, and I nearly fucking chucked. Have we talked about Menudo? Not the band. I don't know what Menudo is. Wait, are those the injections people are doing? And it's like they're losing a lot of weight, and I'm like, fucking hell, this shit's not regulated. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. Somebody's gonna go for a shit one day, and their entire bowel will just fall out. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't like the idea of it. Just wanted back into the room and hearing human tastes like pork, potato slice in a person. Have you got Jeffrey Dahmer on? I think this stemmed from something you said. Crazy Ken, thanks for the 9 months. What's with the name not sure? Pass, Ken. Pass. No idea. YouTuber's gone do lally tap. Crocodile like a meaty cod. Snake chewy overcooked calamari. Yeah, I've tried crocodile. I've had water buffalo. I've had wild boar. I will try anything as long as it's off the outside of an animal. If somebody comes up to me and is like, oh, eat this kangaroo testicle, I'm like, nah, fucking put that in my mouth. Don't like kidney, liver. Nah, I don't like that, but I like black pudding. Weird, right? Who's going to Beardo that a steak comes from inside a cow? What? No, don't. It's the meat. It's under the skin, I know. You don't just go up to a cow, grab his ass, like, hang! There's your rump. I know that. You skin it. Oh, come on. I can confirm cow tongue and fish juice cake is not worth trying. It was fucking hilarious, though. That was a good stream. Jeff Darman said tattoos taste bad. I'm safe. I'm safe. I ain't even got to run away from cannibals. Darman said I taste like shit. And I'm a bit too flabby. You're going to be chewing for ages. I hope I give you the shits. Oh, menudo is like chicken bits. Feet, neck, organs, or like offal of other... Yeah, I probably wouldn't try that. But I eat black pudding. I like... Alright, I love... what's the Scottish one? Glasgow's brought it down for me twice. Oh, it's complete... Haggis. I like haggis as well. Blood sausage. Yeah, black pudding is... Ow, that was attached to my head. Smoked mackerel. See... Was it mackerel my mother made me? And, like, it put me off fish for, like, 2 years because I kept burping it. No, it was kippers. Kippers are fucking rancid. I won't eat that shit again. Like, Mrs. Geek's like, oh, I've bought fish sticks. You know, we can eat them on the diet. They're very tasty. I open it. It was like, whew. Don't know about that. Chewed into it. It was like, I can't eat that. Didn't like the texture. Didn't like the taste. Nothing. I'm not a big fish guy. I love cod. Not the game. Did you know there's a Rival Pursuit Horror... or Trivial Pursuit Horror Edition? It's there. I wonder if I could play that online. Get like a podcast on... I'd love to. Don't get any ideas with this astronomy next time we meet up, by the way. Justin, after my incident at the motorcycle rally with doing a food challenge, I ain't ever doing one again. I thought my number was up. It's not an exaggeration. I thought I was fucking dying. I know now that it was a panic attack because of the pain I was in, but I will never ever do a challenge again. There's an issue with my stomach. Thank you, Jolene. Kippers, hell no. Love cod and haddock. Yeah, I like cod, haddock. I like mussels. I can eat mussels. I like prawns. I like calamari. But, yeah. The fishy... The really fishy fish. Nah, not for me. Vito read the story about the Mexican woman called Annabel Gomez Lopez. She made tamales with human meat. Oh, shit. Landlocked in the US, missed the ocean and the rain. See, that's, I'm sure it was my dad. When I was a kid, I complained because he wouldn't take me to the beach. And my dad used to, like, make me feel bad when I was a kid. Boy, come here. And he gets out the world map. In this state, especially in the 80s, you know, in this state, these people have never seen the sea. They've never seen the beach. So no, you're not going out. Quit your fucking whining, because these people in this state have never seen the sea, and they possibly never will. And then 4-year-old me's like that. Fuck them people. I want to go on the seesaws. Can't stand seafood. It's something I can't stand. I'm fussy with seafood. And I know. I do not look like the type of guy that's fussy about food. There'll be a massive issue with my ass if we eat surströmming. Yeah, I've had to rethink certain things that I've said I'll do. What do you think surströmming is? It's just pickled meat, isn't it? No, it's fermented meat. Hope the ring sting didn't aggravate the bum grapes. It aggravated everything from there to my pooper. And I felt off for, well, fucking Tuesday, Wednesday. I still, I'm never, like, I can eat a madras without a sweat, without a sniffle. I love a madras, but, I don't even know if I'm going to eat some. I need to get checked out because I was in far too much fucking pain. I've never had anything like it. You can make your own horror game show. The thing is, it's hard with YouTube to do things like that because of the 30-second stream delay. I wanted to play games like the Jackbox party games. I was going to do live streams with them, but the audience can never play on YouTube because of the 30-second delay. And I don't know how to beat that 30-second delay. Vito had a ring of fire. I had everything of fire. I've never experienced anything like it. I was too scared to walk without spreading my legs as far as I could in case my ass cheeks touched and I spontaneously combust. Mike, oh! Thank you for the 27 months, Mike. Oh! Moist. See, my father used to love when my grandmother made turtle soup. See, I wouldn't eat turtle soup because I'm a big fan of Michelangelo. You tried out to try and pickled herring. If you're still here, hun, hope you sleep. I hope you've been well, my beautiful. Is Ronnie here? Pearl Ronnie. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything that'll make me sick while I'm clearly aware I'm having some stomach troubles. The chat can still play, Beto. The questions come on your device chat box. Yeah, but like I used to have the questions on my device when I used to do it with Jimmy Barnes and those guys. TV and I don't know. I'd like to do them. Don't think I'd ever try turtle soup. Hang-dried fish bockum. Pickled or roll mop herring. What the fuck? Did Michelangelo paint turtles? No, he shouted cowabunga and ate pizza. Jesus. Not the painter, he's overrated. I'm talking about the turtle with the orange bandana across his eyes. The best turtle. And if anyone, I know a few people that claim that Donatello is the best turtle, you are lying to be edgy and I don't like you, sir, madame. Michelangelo was the best. Donatello was the shit turtle. Just saying. What do you think about tuna? I like it out of a can. I had a tuna steak once and it was a bit too fishy. Like swordfish, that was too stinky. Yes, Beardo, I'm here. My name isn't saying Purple Ronnie, though. I know, it's so confused. Everyone's names are all sorts of fucked up. Basically, they'll answer your question and then see you panic for 20 seconds. Yeah, I can see. And the thing is, could this community be trusted not to get me banned on Jackbox games? Because as soon as the drawing one comes up, everyone's drawing a dick. Leonardo was the best because he had swords, but Michelangelo was funny. Did you just call Michelangelo overrated? Not the turtle, no. No. You know, that shitty artist. It was for comedy, alright? Sorry, Splinter kicked all the turtles' ass. Did he, though? He trained them. Splinter was... I loved the turtles when I was a kid. I loved it. Beardo, you're more of a Raphael. What, a sarcastic, miserable prick. Swordfish not stinky. I think you may have been eating catfish and was told it was swordfish. Oh. Goes without questions. You have to draw a G. D? I have not read The Last Ronin. Todd nearly drew me in with a Michelangelo skin. I bought it. I bought that and I bought the Jason Mewes and Silent Bob pack. It's the last thing I ever buy from Call of Duty, I swear. And I say that every year, and then the Halloween event will come out, and I'll be like, I gotta get... Beavis and Butthead are coming to Call of Duty. Beavis and Butthead. And my initial reaction was, that's fucking ridiculous. And I'm like, I ran around for 6 months last year dressed as fucking Skeletor, or the guy with a massive cock. You guys in the chat will remember the COD piece, Days of COD. You mostly show your anger? I do. I do. I've done, yesterday, I've never felt comfortable making vlogs. Like, I can do them in the studio, I can do them at a haunted location, but I've never felt comfortable doing them outside. But I was like, I can start one in the house, and then do one in the car while I'm driving to a haunted location, and vlog that. And there is definitely a part of that video, before my phone overheated, where I shouted, it's the one by your fucking door, you drive like a twat. I might even leave it in the video. Slick, thank you for the £5. Beardo, just sent you a Facebook DM. I'm okay, but I might be away for a little bit. Hopefully you'll join in. Slick, self-care first. I hope everything's okay. He's a real millennial. Ah, the COD piece. Calm it down, Amy. It was digital. Butthead. I know. I thought that's ridiculous having Beavis and Butthead in the game. But I fucking love Beavis and Butthead. Beardo, do you have some turtle dollies? No, I have Turtle Funko Pops and Casey Jones over there. I did have turtle action figures, yeah? I don't know where they've gone. I think CRL bought me a... Cheryl, didn't you buy me a Teenage Turtles corgi car? It was here the other day. I spotted it. I got too much stuff. Oh, it's down there. I think CRL bought me that. And it's Michelangelo. Not me. Mine was Oh, I know the Batman one. You bought me, and you also bought me the Star Wars Hot Wheels that are sat over there on top of my Funko Pop Star Wars. You're not going to prison? Cool. Yeah, you bought me the 1966 Batmobile over there, and you sent me the Star Wars ones, and I think the Michelangelo one was in with them. Need TP for bunghole. Meh. I got the big TMNT card things. Card things? Yeah. Who sent me the Michelangelo then? I'm sure you put it in with the Star Wars ones you got me. Because I've got the movie. There's vehicles designed on the movie, and then there's the vehicles designed on the cartoons as well. Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time. That game on the NES was epic, or SNES. We all have the figures from the 80s and 90s and the cases to hold them. Nice. I know I had some of the old Turtles from the 90s, yeah. I can't see them, which is worrying. Really worrying. I can't buy them again. The 3-pack Technodrome. See, I had the party wagon, but nothing else vehicle-wise. Beardo, I know you have many Funkos, but is there one that you still really want? There is one. There is a Funko Pop that I need to finish my Sons of Anarchy collection, but the price of it is ridiculous because I still haven't got enough. I still haven't found an affordable Gematella from Sons of Anarchy. She's the one Funko Pop I'm missing from Sons of Anarchy. But I've been trying to go through my Funko Pop collection, take out the ones from mystery boxes, put them to one side and be like, right, I'm going to sell these, and then I can replace them with stuff that I really, really want. And I look, and then I've put 2 up on the top. The sideways ones up on the top, right up there. And that's as far as I've got. Because every time I take one out, like, oh, I don't really want or need that one. And then it goes back. Oh, I'm such a knob. You hated Gemma? I hate Gematella. But she was the best villain on the show. If it wasn't for her, that show would have been a bit shit. He wants the Backstreet Boys. I've got one. That'll fucking do, alright? Ratchet and Clank, what a game. Gematella sucks, I hated her. You were supposed to hate her, which means she was very, very good at what she did. We just got severe storm warning, CRL. What, the UK? Wait, are you in the UK? I'm so lost. Do you know Kevin Nash was Shredder in the first movie? Yes. Wait. Wasn't he Super Shredder in the second movie? Needs the rest of the Backstreet Boys to go with Howie. I do not! Oh. Hey, AV Stevie, thank you for the $49.99. Celebrating a family reunion this weekend up in Utah. I wanted to share the celebration with Beardo and this amazing community family. Cheers. AV Stevie, enjoy the family time, brother. Enjoy the family time. Are you wearing a Beardo shirt? Because I know you've got another one. You need them all. No! Michael Myers or Jason? Oh, I've got both of them in Funko Pops. I've got numerous of both. No, I haven't. I've got one Jason. I got a couple of Michaels. And I got one Freddy. Or which one do I prefer? Michael Myers. Michael Myers all the way. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you again, my friend. I never saw the second movie. The cinema said I was too young. What? Ah, see... Fucking Turtles 2, as a kid, I fucking loved that film. As an adult, last year, I was like, no, it was 2 years ago now, because I had COVID. I thought, I'm going to rewatch the Turtles trilogy, because they fucking great. That second film is so bad. I forgot how bad it was. It was not adorable, one Annalise. It was not adorable. Itchy Boots' bike got stolen in Wales. What? Love the Ratchet and Clank games, Jack and Daxter. I need a Beardo pillow. His beard looks so soft. It does today. The new beard stuff I got. Very soft. And floofy. Did you steal my floof? Sorry. Fucking TikTok. Yeah, they're making another Halloween. Probably. They'll never not make them. I mean, we should be thankful that Nightmare on Elm Street is... and Friday the 13th has been tied up in hell for ages to stop them making shit movies. I loved the second one as a kid. Beardo, what's a spray bottle for? You don't know what the spray bottle is for? You must be new around these parts. I would say hold my beer, but I don't got none. Bullshit. This is the official Piss Off Ghost Spray. Because really haunted, Lee used to run round his house with a water squirty bottle, spraying the ghosts with holy water to make them fuck off. So I started taking the piss because his water bottle was a bit squeaky. So I used to get random bottles and be like, oh, piss off ghost spray. Dale, what's your most recent memorable paranormal experience? That would be the care home I did with Exploring the Entity. To have something shush me in my ear freaked me right out. And then I got angry because I thought somebody was in there messing with us. But it fitted with the conversation we were talking about. What time did you go to bed? You had to go to bed this time. And then something almost like we were talking about bedtime, interrupting the bedtime, shushing me. That's an experience that just... Piss off ghost, please, Beardo.
Piss off, ghost!
Another Hellraiser. Do you know what? The Hellraiser remake was really good. I really enjoyed it. Did you see the live TMNT show? They'd even teamed up with the Power Rangers. Nah, I didn't watch any of that. I watched the original cartoon, which in the UK was called Hero Turtles, because in the UK, apparently, Ninja was far too violent. Mutant was perfectly fine. I watched the first 3 movies, and I've never really watched anything Turtles since. You've never seen a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie? You're not missing much. The first one was good. Quite dark, the first one, thinking about it. But then they got so bad. Can we get a creepy Baggins? Yes, you can.
Hello there. How you doing? You come here often?
Every day.
Oh, why is that?
I work here.
Oh.
Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick. Mary loves Dick.
Hello, Cag. Where have you been hiding? Up at 4 a.m. with indigestion. Oh, yeah, the time... Hey, never mind. A couple more months, the time zones will change, and we'll be able to speak again. Transformers? Transformers ruined my childhood. Those movies were shit. I remember going to the cinema, and you see the helicopter, and it makes the Transformers sound from the cartoon, and I'm in the cinema like, this is fucking amazing. It didn't last long. And I still kept going to the cinema to watch the Transformers movies, hoping and praying that they would get good, and they didn't. And then Bumblebee came out, and it wasn't as good as everyone says it is. It was a good movie, but it wasn't as good as everyone says. Just saying. I'm shocked Zach doesn't copyright you for that. Zach! Suck my ass. Do you know that I have never, ever had a copyright issue from Zach Begans? Never. Now, I have been more careful when I do his stuff, but do you remember the Demon House documentary I did? Fucking documentary. That's overselling what I did. It was a more serious in tone video. What I did. I used a lot of that movie footage, and I never got a claim for it. There's a giant Jason statue underwater. Not sure where it's at. Somebody sent me a link to that on Temu. You fill it up with water and then it lights up. It does look pretty cool. Store's so bad for Wi-Fi, Beardo is frozen. Guess who's recommended his friend on Facebook? It's the one and only Zach. I don't think that's him. He doesn't know how to use Facebook. The man's a fucking idiot. Power Rangers ruined my childhood. It's always been terrible. See, I was a little bit too old for the Power Rangers. A little bit. Oh, I bet he doesn't take criticism well, CRL. The problem is, I am so far beneath him that I will never matter to him. I think that's what that is. He just doesn't care about us little people. What do I think about Beetlejuice? First one is incredible. The second one was boring. Can you imagine finding that statue 200 years from now? If it would help my house is haunted, you help my house is haunted. Is it twice they've struck me? I think it's twice, and I was very careful with the footage. I have been to paranormal conventions this year. I have been on numerous paranormal investigations this year. Because I don't always film my investigations. Sometimes I just like to go to an investigation. And I have met a lot of people that have met Barry Guy. A lot. And not a single fucking one of them have got anything good to say about him. Now, what's her face? That joke is actually not even a joke anymore. I cannot remember that boring woman's face. But I always assumed that she was a nice-ish person behind the cam. I've never heard anyone say anything good about her either. I've heard people say that Ian Lawman's quite a nice guy. But he's still a scam artist like the rest of them. But yeah, I've never heard anyone say anything positive about either. I've heard people say Barry used to be a nice guy, but then he stole everyone else's ideas and then went to the TV networks with them. You have 60k subs, Beardo, but many more of that know you. Zach, I think Zach Bagans is such a big entity in his own head that he's untouchable. And I think YouTube as a platform means nothing. Nothing to him. Is Barry Guy the alter ego Barry Scott? No, Barry Guy is the idiot in the stab vest that keeps getting slapped by goat. Jane Harris, yeah, her. I've never heard anyone say anything good about her either. She's called Jane, yeah, Jane Harris. I have never... Nobody's got anything good to say about them. A few people have said Ian Lawman is nice, but... I mean, people out there despise Barry. Like, proper despise Barry. When Kieran O'Keefe criticised Barry in front of me, that said a lot, to be honest, considering how laid back he is. I mean, I have met some very, very nice people the last few years, because initially nobody took me serious. I was just like the shit talking debunker. But recently people are taking me serious, and people are questioning me about different things and involving me in conversations, and they want to chat about things and want me to do podcasts and stuff. Just nobody has got anything good to say about those people. Weird. Barry Guy, I did get you a gift though. I can't keep shit talking you without the gift. Frick. I used that twice in the Moxley video. I just noticed the names have changed. Yeah, everyone's have. I don't know what's going on. When I was a kid, it was Thunderbird, Stingray, Joe 90. Hey, my dad loved those. Genuinely, my dad loved those. I loved, Captain Scarlet. Captain Scarlet was a bit darker than Thunderbirds was too cartoony for me. But Captain Scarlet was cool as shit. This is the voice of the Mr. Ons. They tried to remake it a couple of years ago. Awful. Lady Uncanny was with Kieran. What else is she out of? I've never seen Evelyn Hollow in anything else. I bought her book. Is it called The Encyclopedia of World Hauntings or something like that? Great book. Great read. I like the sort of yin and yang of those pair. Is she too much to always say it's a ghost, Kieran? Yeah. But I like them, and it's a great dynamic on the show, and you're never made to feel stupid for watching it. Wasn't it Barry that did the Disco Dead dance? I'm sure that's where people came up with the Disco Dead, was mocking Barry, yeah. Captain Scarlet and the Flying Killing Wall Light. Yes. Stingray. Great song, shit show. Barry sells personalised signed photos of himself. Do you know what? I bet he's really proud of that. Like, look, somebody's bought a signed photo of me. Barry, if you ever watch this, I have refused to charge people for signed photos of me. In fact, I've just refused to sign them because I think it'll make me look like a twat. Thundercats, He-Man, love both of those. I mean, I've not got anything Thundercats other than a Mumra over there. Or I have got Thundercat stuff. I've got a He-Man shelf there. It's also got a ghost attached to it. Now, giving it all this because I don't know where to put it. Can we go back to the times of Strange But True, Peter Underwood? What were we watching? Mrs. Geek found something the other day with Jonathan Frakes. I can never remember what it's called. That show wasn't very good. Peter refused to get me beard it. I collected them all, but then I cleaned the studio. Would you watch Multiplayer Pro COD? No. I don't think I've ever watched. I'm more of a fan of watching streamers play. I don't like the professional competition. I can be impressed with clips from it, but I prefer to watch Tim the Tatman's my favourite all-time streamer because of the personality and the character and stuff. He's taking 2 weeks off now. What am I going to do? Fact or Fiction with Jonathan Frakes, yeah. See, I misremembered that show. I thought it was more in the lines of, like, Unsolved Mysteries, and it was, like, smaller chunks of these really weird stories. And we rewatched it, and I was like, holy shit, this is a really badly Hallmark acted entire episode. Jonathan Frakes is in the first, like, minute or two, when he does that weird lean thing. And then the worst fucking acting ever starts, and it's like, I don't remember this being shit as a kid. Fucking used to love it. It's crap. Game Master, yeah. I used to watch Games Master. I used to buy the Mega Drive magazines back in the day, but they weren't. It might actually have been Games Master magazine that I bought. I was so huge into. I say so huge into gaming as a kid. I've never grown out of it. I'm just getting too old for it. Waking up on Saturday to watch the Raccoons and Gummy Bears. I hated, with a passion, hated the Raccoons when I was a kid. My little brother, all of my cousins, all loved the Raccoons. I fucking hated that cartoon. I couldn't stand it. I was like, the drawing looks rubbish. The voice acting, or the voices of the Raccoons, is just crap. And what are those pink things with the stupid bent noses? I don't even know what they're supposed to be. I don't like it. Beard won't ever get over there and clip in my own. You fucking will not touch the beard, lady. Will not touch the beard. I'm going to send everyone over to Paranormally for the finale of the wrestling tonight. I'll also say Ghosts on Trent do have a live at 8 as well. So you guys can pick and choose. If you're not into the video gaming stuff, then Ghosts on Trent are live in 10 minutes. If you guys want to see the finale of me versus Seg, then Spaghetti alla Paranormale is live in 10 minutes. You can have the option. Is there any games or cartoons you'd like to see as a movie? Not so much with games, because they always fuck it up. Always. Although the Sonic films have been really good. Didn't Shatner do Fact or Fiction? Yes. Was it Fact or Fiction? He did something like that. Danger Mouse. Listen, I love Danger. I fucking hated Fraggle Rock as well. Hated Fraggle Rock. Couldn't stand it. I hated Fraggle Rock. I hated Sesame Street. I hated the Raccoons. And I hated DuckTales. DuckTales the cartoon was fantastic. No, it wasn't DuckTales. It was Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I hated that show. Not because of the cartoon itself. It was well written, well drawn. Try being a kid in the 80s in primary school, and then somebody brings out a theme tune that says the following: Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and your name is Dale. That shit was sung at me every time I walked through the fucking school gates. Every school break. Every time you go and play rounders, which is like really shit baseball. Chip and Dale. The fuck? That lasted until comp. Cartoon wasn't even on the telly. Chip and Dale. I didn't stutter. That thing was cool. Dan Shakira Ways worried for another day. Let the music play down Fraggle. I fucking hated Fraggle Rock. It was shit. Can't play Warzone because it wouldn't load. What would you play instead? I'm going to try the new Battlefield when it comes out because it's got a Battle Royale mode on it. I'm not enjoying so much the team deathmatch side of gaming anymore. But I like the Battle Royales. But if it's too punishing, I don't know. I'm really struggling with gaming at the moment. I love Warzone, but if the casual mode of Warzone keeps staying as it's getting really difficult, and there's hackers in there, I don't know what I'm gonna play. Watership Down was traumatizing. That was a fucking horror film for kids. And that song was so sad. Bright eyes. Oh, fucking hell. Bucky O'Hare was naff. Cheryl, it's not that I'm too scared. I don't know. I haven't been in the groove for playing games. Try getting into ranked. I started the journey to ranked, but how can I want to try to play ranked. I want to try and play better, but as much as I want to try that, it's more important for me to be able to game with people that are not as good as the game. It's more important to me to play with the likes of Paul from PNC, Cody. Cody's not bad at the game. Fahab, CRL. And CRL, when she plays, isn't bad at the game. Gingy. Yorkie could play ranked. I could play ranked with Yorkie and Griff, I think, and we'd probably do okay. To a point. But I don't know. I would then end up staring at the screen more so than I do now. I prefer the social aspect of it. The shit talking with my mates, the screaming through the death comms and screaming through proximity chat, not taking it seriously and having. I'm not a good gamer, not anymore. Why is it always got to be a boring FPS? Because that's what I like to play. Rosie and Jim. Oh my fucking God. That was shit as well. Try survival horror. Oh, I gotta go build a fire. Oh, I've gotta go and make a fence. Oh, I don't want to do any of that shit. You saying I'm shit at COD, Beardo? I'm not saying you're shit at COD, Paul. In fact, you're fucking terrible at the game. But you were getting much, much better. Phil's terrible at the game. Absolutely fucking god-awful at the game. But he's funny. I like gaming with Phil. My ears are ringing from when Cole used to play. I can still hear that prick. Boo! I don't know. I don't know. I fucking... I don't know if I've got burnt out on the gaming. Fortnite is better than COD. I loved Fortnite for a while, but I burned out on it. I'm going to burn out on COD soon. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones. True Resident Evil. When the new Resi comes out, I'm playing it. Phil is still better than COD than I am a COD. Yeah, Annalise, but we will still play COD with you because of the shit talking. I mean, we've got one Annalise. Who's sorry, we've got CRL, who's pretty bad, and bitch. Haha, hee hee. When Annalise came in, I was like, fuck me, I'm glad I wasn't streaming then. Jesus. She turns evil when she plays COD. By the time I get my gaming PC, you'll all start playing board games. Maybe. Good day with Spring Portals. Far Cry. I love the Far Cry games. You said that about Silent Hill 2. Because it was too difficult. And the more I was playing it, the more people were like, you're stupid, you've missed that, you've missed that. And then it's like, CRL, tell him how to do it. CRL, tell him how to do it. I'm like, I look like a fucking moron playing this. I can't play this game. And now it's got to a point where every time I put in a horror game, as soon as I get to a puzzle, I'm like, CRL, how do I do this bit? You tell me how to do it, and then everyone goes, well done, Beardo. And I'm like, I didn't do shit. CRL may as well play this and stream on my account, because I'm doing nothing, yeah? I've always been shit at puzzles and games. Always. But I'm struggling more with them recently, and I don't know why. Cassidy May Wilson, hello to you. How'd you call this, Cassidy May? We're about to end and send everyone over to the pasta pervert. Ask your mum what that means. Don't ask me. For the wrestling. Do you know what? I just want a game that's easy, but scary, you know? Easy and scary. I mean, I've done Visage a couple of times, and I'm so bad at it now. Got your podcast kit now. Let's go. Okay, so this link will take you through to the spaghetti pervert. Noodle knob. I hope there's no jizz in the pasta this. Hey, Vinny. That link that's pinned at the top there, that will take you through to the pasta pervert. I've got to cook. Have I eaten today? I don't think I've eaten today. I don't think I've eaten today. Yeah, I have. I have. Never mind. Ignore me. And I'm also going to... Oh, shit. I nearly posted that in spaghettis. And that is the link for Ghosts on Trent to have a premiere. Pasta Pervert is live. His live stream's already started. Or the countdown has started. But there'll be 3 or 4 countdowns. You got time to make a 4-course meal before he gets proper going. I can't eat pasta. Don't start talking about food at this time of night when I haven't eaten. Because I had breakfast at like 9:30. Right. Thank you everybody for a fantastic stream. Hey, you brightened my day as well, Ronnie. You guys turning up. Hey, Anna Banana. We're ending Anna Banana. What are you doing? So, go and support whichever channel you want. Ghosts on Trent and the Pasta Pervert. One's got a premiere, one's got a live. Thank you everyone for a fantastic night. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the hijinks. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of the day. I'm probably going to go live with Warzone at 12 tomorrow instead of 2. Because my video for Monday night is already made. So, have a fantastic rest of your night. I've had a fantastic stream with you guys. You have been epic. Much love to you all. Beardo out. And Moxie's still a prick.
Dressed up like a T-Rex with that perfect strut. All the people in the chat's just
and a banana, you're forgiven.
Can I get a roll? If you're not feeling well, it's a nice surprise to get her off a bando whenever he's live. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it, you can go fuck yourself. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. The object of the day to put a smile on your face. All the fans know how much he appreciates. Roll. You can get a roll. If you're just feeling like crap, all you have to do is ask. Beardo's got your back, and just like that, you get a roll. Can I get a roll? You can get a roll. With those tiny little arms and the flowing tail. If you don't like it,
I see that some of you are still here. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Well, I suppose you shall have a little treat for after credits. What did the fish say when it ran into